What's up YouTube, welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright, and last time we left in a cliffhanger. And what is this all about? So the options are, Hammer was the victim, Steel Samurai was the victim, there was no victim. And what I just remember, what we did in the last episode, was that it was apparently so, what Cody told us, was that the Steel Samurai was struck down, so apparently the answer that we are here going for would be the middle one. Steel Samurai was the victim. Let's go with that. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Doom! Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Now this case is getting interesting, I must say. Now, that is a hubba bubba bubba that I understand. Everybody is confused. Like, what? So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying that the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? And that is really strange, because we just found him on wearing the evil magistrate costume when he was found dead. Well, we will find the bottom of this, indeed. Not sure when, but we shall. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldback said in her testimony. Blah! On the day of the murder, I arrived at the gas station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the gas station. Yes, indeed. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor there was a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. That makes sense, kinda. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. What? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. What? Data? What? What did you save? Wow. A photo on my digital camera. Doom. What? Show us, quick! No way, man, if you're gonna look at me like that. No! Here, this is it. And what is this? Well, this is kinda interesting. It's the Steel Samurai there. And by the looks of it, it's from the outside of Studio 2. You can see the number 2 there. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look to me, it's proof with what we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah, what? Look at the photo once more. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. And you show your Magambos. I mean, focus, this is important. I wonder if this is gonna be the last part of this episode. Maybe, maybe not. We are kinda getting close to it. But, let's see. I really don't remember. Is this case going to continue? But anyways, I'm gonna ramble later. So, there is a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency. Well, yeah, like I was just talking a moment ago, this is from Studio 2, and the murder happened at, you know, Studio 1. I'm gonna present this part here. Oh well, here is bigger, but it's kinda... Why is this like... Why does this look like an S? Or is it just supposed to mean studio and then like S2, Studio 2? So I'm gonna go with this. It's clearly 2, not 1. So let's go. Your Honor, look at this. I see, a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Oh, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. That's right. That's right, Your Honor. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Oi! Haha, that's right, Edgeworth. Yeah. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What is this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say number 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Yes, I'm gonna show it where it happened. And it happened in Studio 2. Should I should I just show the Studio 2 or the entrance of it? I'm gonna just go with the Studio 2. Boom. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Yeah, that would. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. And the options here are... Okay, so I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. So the options are, the trailer is there, the pad was blocked, no filming is done there, yeah, well, the pad was blocked, and there were lots of people stuck there, so I'm gonna go with that. The pad was blocked. The pad to the trailer was blocked. Aha! So we heard. The pad was blocked at 2:15. Doom! In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Oh my god, this is getting so epic here. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Doom. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime at Studio 2. Approved. So, as you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death, yes. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. Dumb. They were at the scene of the crime. So many hubbubbubs. Oh god, I can't take this. Order, please. The defense makes the following claims. Dumb. Again. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Olbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2, blah blah blah. This is madness! This is Sparta! Okay. Okay. Calm down, calm down. It was just Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Oh dear. Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I actually think I have something. I have proof. I have proof. You do? Let me just show it to you. Well, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. I think so too. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Empty bottle. Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads, sleeping pills. So, what I think Mr. Phoenix Wright should be going after here is that, you know, Mr. Powers was taking a nap, but apparently that nap was boosted by these pills. So, I'm gonna go with that. Let's present them. Take that. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. Exactly. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. So many. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Okay, so the options are test Powers' blood, or fingerprint on the bottle, examine Hammer's body. Well, I don't think it has already been a few days since the murder took place. Let's exactly check it out. When did it happen? 10:15. And isn't it now like 19 already? So I don't think if we would test his blood, we would find nothing. If we examine Mr. Hammer's body, I think simply if we, you know, as a CSI fan, you know, I'm gonna answer the fingerprint on the bottle, and if it matches with Mr. Hammer's, you know, fingerprint, I think the answer is pretty obvious. So, an idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up in this bottle. Oi! I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacking's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case, so apparently the case is going to continue. Furthermore, that seems to be the case. Okay, this is going to be getting interesting. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer, yes. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will extend until tomorrow. This is Sparta. I mean, this is the last extension. Very well. The court is adjourned. And there we go. And I think it's best to call it for the day, since we got through the court section again. And next time when we come back, we will most likely, you know, start talking with Mr. Powers next. But then we will go back to Global Studios and find, or try to find, more evidence to support these redonkulous claims and stuff that what just happened in the court just a moment ago. So when we come back, we will find more evidence. So until next time, Spade is out. Peace.